Hello everyone, today we Interpol is going to introduce our UCP project, Provide an Education for Those in Need.
For introduction, what would the world be without quality education?
What happens when there is no education? The letter emphasized life storytelling. In 2012, the Taliban shot a girl in the head for her basic right to education. That girl went on to become the youngest Nobel laureate, the letter emphasized. People all over the world were amazed by the little girl who stood up to the Taliban. The educational activist has inspired millions and has fought on for the rights to education for girls and women.
Education is a right we see every day, but for some it is a privilege. That is why we thought and saw a better world in which more young people have access to a book, because we know that a young person with a book and the opportunity can make a difference.
We would like to offer inclusion and diversity in all environments. Culturally diverse learning environments, gender perspective, awareness on different socially relevant issues, boosting and supporting of self-care and personal growth, and environmental and ecologically sustainable development and thinking and encouragement of leadership. Show and creating evidence and awareness spaces on how discrimination looks like. Training and education on soft skills and inviting graduated people to participate in the program are the activities we consider to solve the lack of quality education and underdevelopment education programs in South Sudan.
We like to deal with several problems associated with the lack of quality education, including the discrimination in educational environments, the cultural barriers that obstruct education, underdevelopment education programs and the lack of opportunity, and the lack of access and knowledge about digital media and resources.
We would like to offer free quality education, the one without discrimination of gender or health condition. Besides, we would like to provide accessible and public vital knowledge and skills, also the psychological and emotional support and education. Additionally, we would like to provide counseling spaces and classes, conferences and further training, also technological and digital resources, and pertinence training, study materials and websites for registration for volunteers and students.
Our target population, which means the people who we want to help are the physically disabled students, girls and women, and children students in remote areas. We aim to place our emphasis on the country South Sudan, academic, student-teacher relationship or counseling, offering emotional and psychological support, and then peer-to-peer, the one with personal one-to-one support.
Relationship to partnership. We can cooperate with non-governmental organizations in the area. Sponsoring and funding financial relationship with organizations, philanthropists and charity raisers, and philanthropists and celebrities for financial and exposure support.
Volunteer recruiting organizations and teams, governments and governmental institutions, religious and important local cultures group and organization, intercultures and multiracial teams and inclusion program. Advertising and networks companies that give support with exposures and promotion.
With the help of charity workers, celebrities, volunteer teachers, and organizations which are interested in women empowerment and counseling relationships with physically disabled students, we can improve the equality between men and women and physically disabled children. Around 250 million kids are out of school, especially children with physical disabilities. What we are providing is a chance for girls and physically disabled students in secondary schools to have equal education.
Key activities. We aim to make secondary education mandatory, meanwhile creating mental health support and emotional intelligence management education. We would also like to organize training programs for volunteers.
One of our key activities is showing and creating acknowledgement spaces for women in STEAM programs and female empowerment conferences. Additionally, we would like to create awareness campaigns on what discrimination looks like and the impact it has on society.
We would also like to make resource pickup and collection days in order to collect physical resources and create environmental conscious. Inviting and bringing graduated or benefited people from the program to participate in the program as educators and resource generators are also quite important.
With your help, we will build a better future for all children.
Together for a shared future.